Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Brandon here, back with another video. And today we're going to be looking at 5 restaurants in Ringkøbing, Denmark. Ringkøbing has a population of about 10,000 people, and it is a coastal city, if it'll load, in Denmark on the western side. The village itself has gone back, they say, to the 13th century. People have been living here since like the 6th century, so it's a little bit old. But we're going to be looking at 5 restaurants, and we're going to be grading them out of 5 categories of 5 stars. For the first category, it's going to be location. Second is going to be style, or what it is. Third will be some pictures. Fourth will be some reviews. And lastly, 5 will get some curb appeal. Um, Looking at this village, it does seem that we do have some curb appeal, so I'm pretty optimistic that we'll get to see some things. And without a further ado, let's take a look. All right, so for the first place we're going to be looking at is Cafe La Vista Ringkøbing. 4.5 stars, about 100 reviews, and 100 to 200 Danish dollars. Let's see how much that actually is. Danish dollars to USD. It's like Kronos or something like that. 15 bucks. 15 to probably 30 bucks. That's not bad. Or yeah, 15 and 30. Um, does have a menu, does have a website, so we'll take a look at the website. And first peek at the reviews, fries, cozy, nice welcome. About a year ago, 5 stars. First impression, sandwich bar. Well, we'll have to see. So let's go ahead and take a look at some pictures. This is the outside, product shot, product shot. This is the coast, which there seems to be volleyball, workout equipment maybe. I don't know what the hell this coast is. Bikes. Everybody likes their bikes in Denmark. Um, Not much of an ocean landscape. I mean, I've seen a couple in my time, but that one does not top the charts. I get it's a coastal city. This is presumably the outside. I mean, it looks like it's a sports complex. Product shot, product shot, product shot, product shot. Person on a bench. This is the inside. Nice flower decorations. Can't go wrong there. Feather vases. So far it matches. It's got some interesting walls. The pattern's good. I mean, its uniform makes sense, but this is probably a product shop. That's the pier. There's not much of a pier. Well, there's not much of an ocean. Product shop, product shop. That's the front door. If we can see this, that would be nice. Looks like it has its own entrance compared to the sports complex. Seagull. Here's another picture of the front. The inside has a pattern and a layout. I mean, it's a nice cafe. This is another product shop, but this is nice. This is taken by somebody at least. It makes sense. I mean, it fits together. Walking, outside, product shop. This is the outside. Yeah, what does this say? Price per person, about 30 bucks. Um, if you're gonna be in there, spend money. I guess is the rule. Jewel Topa, Tapa. Just om them care. I don't know. I don't speak Danish. That's the menu. We kind of glossed right through the menu. But I guess that's going to do it for the pictures. This is the lawn. Um, let's go ahead and take a look at some reviews. First impressions, average sandwich bar. Welcomed by high-level decor. We did see that in Ambiance to Magic. We'll have to see the vibes. Is there any vibe pictures before we go back into the reviews? There are. Just as we thought. This is the vibe. All right, well, we saw what we saw. So we already knew that was the vibe. Let's go to the back to reviews. Just gonna take a picture of the menus. Overlooking the water. Everything was fresh and yummy, and service was nice. Lovely places to enjoy a cup of chocolate milk. Avocado dip. Friendly service. Warm and cozy. Highly recommended. Tasty and very large sandwiches. Yeah, they have a lot of good food. A lot of people speak German and Danish. Well, here in Denmark, of course you're going to speak Danish, but German as well. Stop for a snack if you're brave enough to stroll along the fjord for about 10 minutes from the crowded harbor to the bathing jetty. Oh my god, this place is everything. Delicious hot drinks. Had lunch with far too little food for a birthday brunch. Did you do a banquet? Went home hungry. They have sizes. I don't know how you went home hungry. If the weather's good, there's also a nice terrace. Cozy restaurant. Fries were counted out. We were left hungry. Oh, the fries. They have huge burgers, but then they penny pinch the fries. Little gem with the most beautiful views. Cozy place. It looks cozy. Super delicious. Reasonable prices. Um, whoops, I just like it German. Cozy cafe. 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. 1 star. A coat cost. Food is 100. Food is like 15 bucks. Small portion of fries. Small portion. After that, a 50-cent Coke costs more than the ones you pull out of the vending machine in Legoland. Oh my God. Jeez. That'd be expensive. Just get a Coke anyway. Anyway, I invited my family to have lunch there. Oh, what kind of terms do you have here in the language you use in the kitchen? I'm not writing this language and not just under our table. So it wasn't something you should go in and eat. It's not recommended in the place. I just wrote down. Kind regards. Cozy place. Ordered burgers and fries. They were good, but we thought they were too expensive. Very expensive for not much food. They like the burger though. Large fries, 25 fries. Exactly, 25 fries. Da 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 da. All right. I think we've seen enough reviews. It's the pier. Let's go ahead. It's a shame the cafe's rumors since the portions are too small. Been there myself, rightly so. Oh, I haven't been there, so maybe they are. I'll have to take that gamble and order the fries. Let's see. Menu. Wait, not found. Cafe La Vista. Translate to English. Cafe with the fjord view. The website seems nice. It has the picture. It loads pretty quick, especially for being in Denmark. But the patio and indoor seating all makes sense. Brunch, tapas. I don't know what that is. Sandwiches and more. Dessert. We also see cooking. Um, let's see. Cafe, that's the information, whatever. Drink card. Here's all the drinks you can get. Espresso, black coffee, coffee with milk, latte, iced tea, or iced coffee, chai tea, choco kino, hot cocoa, the several variants. I wonder what the several variants are. Soft drink, healthy booze, ice water in a jug, lemonade, soft drink, Coca-Cola, beer, white wine, rosé, red wine, sparkling. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Okay. Um, sure, we'll hit their about us. Maja and Lila. Good for them. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the street view. Let's see what that's all about. Is there curb appeal? I think there is. Let's see. Um, is there street view? Is there street view? Maybe. Might get lucky. That potentially might be it. No way. We're looking in the wrong direction. That's all the sports complex. Oh, there it is. All right. So it's time to give our review of the Cafe La Vista Ringkøbing. For the location, we're going to give location a 3. It's a little bit outside of the town, not in the center. It does follow this bike path and recreation center, so it's not its own place, but it still has some potential. So we're gonna give that a 3. For style or what it is, it's got style. The inside had style. We can see it. Yeah, the inside had style. We can at least tell what it is. It's modern and sleek. So style, we're gonna give a 4. For pictures, we're probably gonna give pictures a 3. We didn't get to see much of the entrance just because it shared a sports complex. I'm sure if we looked at the sports complex, it would show more, especially with the restaurant. But from what we saw here, we're gonna give that a 3. There's also some product pictures as well, so that was kind of whatever. Um, for the reviews, people enjoyed this place. There was some good big portions. People liked burgers. They liked the fries. Well, the fries, they were saying that they picked out 25 fries exactly, and that the Coke was 50 cents more expensive than what you would imagine. So that's something to take into consideration. They're trying to jip you on some portions, but overall, I think this place would get a 4 stars. I think people really did enjoy this place though, so we're gonna give that 4 stars. And lastly, for curb appeal, there was curb appeal. We did get to see it. It wasn't good, but we got to see it, so we're probably gonna give curb appeal a 3, just because we couldn't tell from the outside what it was. It was just a sports complex. There was no cafe. So, oh well. And that is going to do it for our review of the Cafe La Vista Ringkøbing, and on to our next location. Okay, so for this restaurant, we found the Evans Bakery. That's I don't know why I didn't say that right. Evans Bakery. Bakery. Um, no, that sounds about right. It's Danish for bakery. Bakery. 4.5 stars, 1,000 reviews. This place is pretty popular. It does have a website. Um, 6:30 to 5. So let's take a look at the first review. Oh, bread rolls in a cozy place. 3 stars 8 months ago. Oh, we'll have to see. Plenty of space. We'll have to see. Um, okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at some pictures. That's the front, presumably. This is going to be inside like an office building or something like that, or people live above it. Um, this is the inside. It's got some nice style. It reminds me of Art Deco, but not Art Deco. It's just cozy and gold. That nice kind of like gold color, warm couches. That's the vibe. Chairs. Ooh, mismatching chairs. Comfy couches though. Benches. Stools. Oh my God. All right, so they have a lot of seating options in Denmark. Red chair, red chair, black chair, different black chair. That's the vibe. Is this a mall or a clothing store next to it? That's the bakery. Ooh, look at those sweets. Wait a second. This is a bakery, not a restaurant. Oh well. Product shot. I got suckered in for sweets. Bakery. Mismatching chairs. My God. Random kids. Dude. Product shot, product shot, product shot. That's funny. Product shot, product shot, product shot, product shot, product shot. Well, that's the inside. This is the outside. If we can see this, that would be pretty cool. I don't think we're gonna see it, but that's okay. They have a lot of sweets. That's the vibe. Grandma's enjoying herself. Kids don't want to be there. Alright, what's the vibe? Is there a vibe? There is. Okay, that's what it looks like. What's the vibe, though? Coffee tower. Um, well, Cookie Monster. Here we go. That's the vibe. Couple of guys hanging out, dude sitting on a bench talking about his football game. Football meaning soccer for those that are non-American. Very interesting chairs. They like kind of match, but don't. Place is weird. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at some reviews. What did they say? The winner broad. Wiener broad. Sandwich is twice as big as I needed. Oh no, too good of portions. Uh, Clean and decent. As usual in Denmark. Oh my God. This dude is a Denmark simp. Nice bakery. Nice bakery. Breakfast or lunch, one of the best around. Best around. It's nice bakery. Great bread, cozy atmosphere, middle of a touristy area. Yes. Ringkøbing. Waiting too long. First we received the dessert. Had to wait long for the coffee and cappuccino. Bakery products should improve. Well, you take a look at that and tell me if that needs to be improved, because that looks pretty damn good. If there would be a word to describe this place, it would be coziness. Staff is always friendly and ready to take your order. At first glance, you are encouraged to enter because of the shelf. Plenty of sweet products. Lunch break is not so positive. Maybe it's too late to have this meal at 1:30. No, no way. Wages are not helpful. Ordered four meatballs and a block of bread and cheese and coffee. What a crazy order, dude. 6 years ago, best cafe in town. No dogs. As in most occasions in Denmark. So unfortunately, that's a no-go. No dogs go. Food is good, coffee is weak, and the staff are not enforcing the mandatory mask regulations. Ah, COVID. Credit card didn't work. Nice service, nice location. Amazing, 5 stars. 4 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 2 stars. 5 stars, 4 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars. This seems pretty good. Um, I think we've seen all the reviews, but let's go ahead and take a look at their website. Will it load? Loading. Oh wow, loaded pretty fast. Okay. Can we translate this bad boy into English? Bland self cakes, cookie box, cookie bites, Buttiker. Oh, shops. Oh, box. Oh, there we go. I was just translating. Click and collect. Um, no, thank you. Due to public holidays on Thursdays, all orders received on Wednesdays and Thursdays will not be shipped until Friday. Ooh, well, must be celebrated. Tasting box. To you, to me, it's a boy. Box. Cookie bites. They do some interesting stuff. 1 to 2 working days. Bakeries in Ringkøbing, Lemvig, Sondervig, Henna, and Plavand. Wow, these guys are all over the place. Pretty good, pretty good. What's there about us? Let's see. That's the vibe. 1956. Um, nice. Mom and pop bakery shop. And I don't know who those kids are. They're probably still also the family, but nice. All right, well, that's gonna do it for the website. Let's go ahead and see the street view, the curb appeal. We want to see the curb appeal. Come on, right at the corner. Um, 6, 3. Can we go down the alley? We can. What is this, produce shop or something like that? I think this is the bakery itself. August 2009, it was a bakery of sorts, or a florist. No, it was a cafe. Or not a cafe, a grocer. Can I go back to Street View? I just want to see the side of the building. 3, 3, 3, 6. Um, Come on, where is it? 3, 3, 3, 3. That's not a 3, it's an E. Oh my God. Guys, it's E for Avens. Avens Bakery. Duh. Oh my God. Don't I feel foolish? Anyway, well, we saw the front of it. handicap parking or not bicycle parking. All right, well, don't I feel stupid? It's an E for Avens, and it's Avens Bakery. That's how you say it. All right, well, let's go ahead and give our review of the Avens Bakery. For the location, we are going to give location pretty much a 5. This is as close to the the village center as you can possibly get, so we're gonna give that a 5. There's some other places around, but this is pretty much it. For the style or what it is, uh, we're probably also gonna give that a 4, just because the style wasn't very impressive with the chairs. It's clear it's a bakery though. Bakery. Um, but they could have done better with the chairs. Mismatching chairs. Oh well. And the outside decorations could have been done a little bit better as well. I mean, the E for Evelyn's is backwards, so that was kind of stupid. And there's no outside appeal, really, which is kind of unfortunate. So we're gonna give that a 4. For pictures, um, we got to see the outside, we got to see the inside, we got to see some of their food. We have some pretty good idea of what it looks like. Sleek, modern, nice. But those chairs, though, pictures, we're gonna give it 4. There's a lot of food pictures, so we're gonna give that a 4. For the reviews, what did people say about this place? Um, let's see. Sandwich was too big. People enjoyed this place. Sometimes the wait time could be long. It's all about that service. But I would say probably a 4. This 4.5 is also accurate. We're gonna get that a 4. For the street view, there was a curb. It did have some signs, even though they were backwards. So we're gonna give curb appeal a 4. We're gonna be a little bit more generous and give that a 4. And that is going to do it for the Avens Bakery. And let's take a look at our next location. All right, so in this one, we actually found a couple of doors down. This is a restaurant without being duped by bakeries and cafes. This is Restaurant Kalo. 4.5 stars as well. 400 reviews, about 15 to 30 bucks. Family restaurant. It does have a website, and it's open 11:30 to 9 p.m. So let's go ahead and take a look at some reviews. Let's take a look at the first review. We visited to celebrate my 40th birthday 3 months ago, or 3 stars, 4 months ago. It's all about the service. He's gonna go on about the service. So let's go ahead and take a look at some pictures. All the chairs match. Wine rack, very nice. I mean, this video pretty much shows everything. You walk in, the wine rack, it's one room. Burgers and fries. Count them, are they 25 fries? Pizza. They butchered the pizza. That looks like a salad. Burgers and pizza. This has outdoor signage. It has its own flag. Has a downstairs area, Coca-Cola. All right. Um, Food pictures, product shot, Carlsberg, Copenhagen. Assuming that's a beer company or something like that. Pajamas. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Any vibe pictures? Ah, there are. I guess that's the payment part where you order your food. Very interesting lights. Outdoor seating. This is actually pretty nice for an outdoor seating. I'm assuming you can wear a nice sweater. That's the vibe. Very nice. Yeah, I think this would be a nice thing to do with outdoor seating. Santa. Can't forget Santa. And the tree. A little bit of a sliver of the tree. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look at the website. Translate. Let's see. Cozy cafe with pizza and takeaway. We did see that. Patio. Nice patio area. Menu in German. Menu in English. Menu. Drinks, wine list about us. We'll look at the menu in English. Oh, it's just kind of here. Oh no, here we go. Pizza. 30, 40 bucks. Um, Coca-Cola is 50 of Danish currency. Inspiring the menu of pizza, takeaway, and more. Okay. About us. Oh. Have a fantastic evening at our restaurant and cafe in Ringkøbing. Are you looking for a place to eat in Ringkøbing? Inspiring menu of pizza, takeaway, and more in Ringkøbing? Wow. They love Ringkøbing. That's their contact, whatever. Okay. So we saw that. Let's take a look at the street view. Let's see that curb appeal. Ooh, there's a couple inside. That's the vibe. Um, Nice artwork on the wall. My heart belongs to Daddy. Touching. Chairs. Dude's eating by himself. He's having a nice beer. Pretty good artist, actually. Is this the same lady? I don't know. Chairs match, chairs, tables match. Everything matches. The bathroom's nice. Oh no, that's the front door. Whoops. A little side room too. You can have like meetings or something here. Wow, this place is pretty cool. Can we go outside of the street view? I want to see the front door. Danish flag. Millis Frickness Vigans. What? I don't know. I guess that's what the old building used to be. That's the vibe. We want the street view. In July 2021, I don't know if it exists. Well, I don't know if it exists. Oh wait, yes. No, I don't know if it exists. It's a different restaurant. Oh well, that sucks. It didn't exist. So with that being said, that is going to do it for the restaurant Kalo. Let's go ahead and give it our review. For the location, we are also going to give this location a 5 stars. It's pretty much in the center of town, right down the road from the last place. I mean, this is like the touristy area. The whole town's touristy, but it's nice. So we're gonna give that a 5. For style of what it is, style, modern, everything seems to be put together. Tables match, chairs match, outdoor seating area, front door. So we're gonna give that a 5 as well. This is gonna be a pretty good one. For pictures, we did get to see the inside, we got to see the outside, we saw some patio pictures, but also some product pictures. So pictures we're gonna give a 4. We're gonna be hard on the pictures. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. For the reviews, people seem to like this place. Um, this guy wrote a lot. It's all about that service. The staff just left. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, the staff was like, well, we're done. Oh well. What about dogs? They allow dogs? Dog friendly. Nice courtyard with dogs outside. So we're gonna give reviews a 4, just because they do allow the dogs. And lastly, for the street view, we're gonna give a 1. I'm sorry, but this restaurant did not exist. You can't claim it. I mean, the building is there. It's just a different restaurant. But we're gonna give that a 1. And that is going to do it for the restaurant Kalo. And on to our next location. All right, for our fourth restaurant that we're going to be looking at, we're going to be looking at the Ristorante Pizzeria Italia. Um, I guess this place also serves pizza, but this is a more pizza-oriented place. 4.5 stars, 2,000 reviews. Wow. And it does have its own website. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first review. Spaghetti bolognese, Hawaiian pizza, tenderloin. Um, Came here beginning of February. We enjoyed a lot of food. Tasty, 5 stars. Unfortunately, the pizza. Oh, wait. First review is 5 stars. Second review is 1 stars. Before we get stuck into those. This is in a pretty still nice area. Um, it's a little bit tucked away, but that's whatever. Let's go ahead and look at some pictures. That's the vibe. Um, House of Fashion. Hopefully our restaurant exists. Wait, Lavazza. Hopefully our restaurant exists. Pizza, spaghetti. Um, oh, dessert menu. We have tables, they match, classy. Um, I don't know what kind of prices those are. That's the vibe. Tree outside, they have an outdoor section, patio. Patio chairs do match. And actually goes back quite a bit too. Mayo, salmon. Oh, what's this guy doing? Gatekeeping the pizza shop. Very interesting. This is the outdoor section again. Kind of cheap patio furniture, but they match. We'll give it to them, they'll match. That's the front side that we're looking for. Hopefully we can see that. This place is huge on the inside. Wine selection up top. Pictures, this is actually wallpaper. So I lied. A stack of menus. But it's classy. You gotta give it to them. It's classy. Let's see. What are the vibe pictures? Yep, we saw that. Yep, we saw that. That's the vibe. No, wait. That's the vibe. That dude's mid-sentence. Working harder, hardly working. Oh, what is this? What's going on here? Denmark. With your lanterns, thou shalt not pass. Wine selection. That's the vibe. I have a lot of bottles. Alright. Let's go ahead and look at some reviews. Spaghetti carbonara. Service was nice. We felt very welcomed. Unfortunately, the pizza was not enjoyable. The ham in particular did not taste as it normally should, even more than on a later day. I was still dealing with the consequences of eating here. I guess don't eat the ham. Additionally, the service was disappointing. It's all about that service. The men's restroom is located outside the restaurant in the courtyard. 4 stars. Didn't like the atmosphere. Pasta is homemade and even the bottle of water was from Italy. The steak was nothing special though. Place was packed. The waiter was in a hurry and anxious to serve everyone. And the boss was really bossing everyone around. That was something we wanted to see and felt sorry for the waiters. Reserve a table next time. Nice desserts, 5 stars, 4 stars. Much better than Kalo. Uh-oh. Well, we just saw that place. I mean, that place didn't even exist. The backyard wasn't that nice, but it was cool that the window to the kitchen was open so we could look in. Yeah, sometimes that's nice. But you don't want to stress the poor kid out. 3 stars. Pepperoni Hawaiian, good portions, quality ratio. 4 stars. Good quality. 5 stars, 5 stars, 2 stars. Chicken was dry. Beef was okay. The glasses were dirty as hell. Uh, Waiter seemed not happy. Pizza was low quality. Wouldn't recommend it. Uh, August 2022. 3 years ago. 4 years ago. 9 years ago. I think this is a real place. The other one is a little bit too new. It took over an old grocery store. But this one looks well established. 5 stars. This is a quality pizza place. 3 stars. 1 star. It's all about that service. 3 stars. It's all about it's all about that service. So, all right, well, that's going to do it for the reviews. Lastly, curb appeal. Hopefully, we're looking for that sign. There it is. Ristorante Italia Pizzeria. It also says it right on the windows too. Windmill, Denmark windmill. Garda. Is that the local guard? No, that's a restaurant. That's actually our restaurant. Whoops. Maybe it's, I don't know. Yeah, it has to be our restaurant. There's no doubt about it. This guy even said so. All right, well, let's see some other dates. 2009. They changed them from one side to the other. What else? That's the vibe. Oh, they're staring at our Google guy. Um, yeah, pretty good. Busy area. He knows what it's doing. Oh, wait, that's the other sign. Where did that sign go? Oh, I guess they got rid of it. Oh, well. Okay. That is going to do it for the Ristorante Pizzeria Italia. Let's go ahead and give it our review. For the location, we're going to give it a 4 stars. Just because we were getting the other ones at 5 stars. This one's a little bit further away. Still in that touristy area, though. It's still kind of downtown everything. So we're going to give that a 4. For the style or what it is, it's a classy pizza place. That's exactly what it is. It is a classy Italian. So we're going to give style a 5. I think it earned a 5. Um, we didn't even get to look at the website. Whoops. Let's look at the website real quick. Oh, Dolce chocolate cake. Uh, Take home lunch gallery contact. That's their contact or whatever. Um, Lunch? I don't know. I wish there was like an about me. Oh well. Style, we're gonna give it a 5. For pictures, we are going to give probably a 4. We got to see the inside, we got to see the outside, we got to see some food, patio, indoor section, seasonal changes, but just a lot of food pictures. So we're gonna give that a 4. For the reviews, people enjoyed this place. Everything nice being from Italy, but there was some issues somewhere. Oh, that's right, the staff. It's all about that service. So we're gonna give that a 4. So far, no one's good enough for that 5 stars. The reviews are tough. And then lastly, for curb appeal, it did have curb appeal. It did exist. Window signage. We also got to see menu signs, deals, things like that, pointing to it. So we're gonna give curb appeal a 5 stars. And that is going to do it for our review of the Ristorante Pizzeria Italia. And on to our final location. All right, so for our final place, we found the Haas Dodo Restaurant and Vin. 15 to 30 bucks. Basically 5 stars and 200 reviews. It does have a website, so remember to take a look at that website. Let's go ahead and look at our first review. Fish and chips, fish burger. Sells a lot of fish. We went to lunch about 4 p.m. and enjoyed our stay. Okay, well, we'll have to read more about that. Let's go ahead and look at our pictures. This is quite cozy. This is like grandma's shop. Um, the chairs are mismatching. Well, they kind of match. No, they're mismatching. We're gonna have to knock off some points for that. Clock on the wall reads about 5:30. What other pictures do we have? Food, 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 product pictures. Uh, Here we go. This table matches. This table matches. All the chairs match for what table they are. This is it's like a boutique modern type of place. Artwork on the wall, yellow. You can't get away with yellow anywhere else in Denmark. So good for them. Um, it matches. There's a theme and style to it. Food. That's the vibe. Um, Product pictures, red chairs, table, product pictures. This is the menu. Looks like they have veggie burgers, fries, burgers. Grandma's couch again with some dolls. It's a cozy place. It's a pretty cozy place. Um, Cappuccino, Denmark. This is the front. If we can see this, this would be nice. Fish. Oh, that looks nice. See, the inside gives you the impression it's like grandma's living room, but the outside, when you look at it all, it looks classy. It looks modern. This whole town kind of looks modern and snowy. It's in February, so we got some snow outside. Pretty nice. Let's take a look at the vibe. There's that kid again. Um, well, there's not much vibe pictures, but it did pretty well. Let's go ahead and look at some reviews. Dog friendly. It is dog friendly. Fish and chips. There is fish and chips. All right, let's take a look at all. Um, Surroundings are quiet. It's a bit hidden without much foot traffic. We stayed outside, but also really enjoyed how the interior was decorated. The owner, I suppose, was friendly and helpful and may have managed to fix a broken part on a bike. Oh, good for them. We enjoyed our stay. Ordered fish and chips, easily among the best we ever had. Beef rolls were beyond delicious. All the dishes were nice. Highly recommended. 5 stars. Amazing Romanian skinless sausage. Delicious. And I should know, I lived on the South Sea of Essex, UK. Good for them. I mean, if you're going to impress anybody with fish and chips, it's going to be those Englishmen, you know? But 5 stars. Um, Best fish and chips in Denmark. 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. Good dinner with the wife. Thumbs up. Fantastic dining experience. Wonderful. 5 stars. Definitely will come back. Food was delicious. Super nice people. 5 star dinner. Okay, alright. Fantastic wine. People love this place. We might just have to give it that 5 stars. Let's take a look at that website though. Let's see what this is all about. Let's see, let's see. Translate to English. Um, Hopefully. All right, let's see. Translate to English. Okay. It took a little bit to load this part. Well, come in till a house dodo. Something like that. Celebrate your birthday, you get 20% discount on all your drinks. Please mention that it's your birthday when you make the reservation. Oh, make reservation. I guess this place fills up. My name is Adrian. I am the owner of House Dodo. Someone's home. Cozy atmosphere. Recycling. Eat at 100-year-old furniture. They use the place for family fun. Uh, Dracula Vin. Uh-oh. Romania Dracula. Since Denmark. Okay. That's their contact, pretty much whatever. Um, that's their vine that they get. Uh, okay. I don't know. Vegetarian, here's a vegetarian menu. Fish. There's some fish options. Dessert, meat, cheeseburgers. You got some cheeseburgers there. Okay. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for the website. Now, is there curb appeal? I don't know. This is kind of tucked away. Ah, there is not. Doesn't look like it. Um, Down this alley. Ho ho ho. Well, triumph. I guess we're just not gonna know. So, oh well. No curb appeal. And that is going to do it for the House Dodo restaurant in Vin. Let's go ahead and give it our review. For location, we're gonna give location a 4 stars. Just because it's in the center of everything, but it's kind of tucked away. So we're gonna give that a 4. For style or what it is, we are gonna give it a 5. Even with mismatching chairs, we're gonna give it a 5. It's sleek, it's modern. It seems like it's kind of grandma's restaurant type deal. Cozy. You can study there, do whatever you need to. Have a coffee or something, burger, fish and chips. So that seems pretty well. But we're gonna give that a 5 stars. For pictures, we did get to see pictures, lots of product pictures though, but we got to see what it looked like on the inside. We're gonna give pictures a 5. It showed us what it looked like. It showed us the front. It showed us different seasons and whatnot. So we're gonna give pictures a 5. For the reviews, we're also gonna give it a 5. People love this place. People really enjoyed the fish and chips. They enjoyed the burgers. They enjoyed the cozy atmosphere. There was a lot to enjoy. They really do like that. So that was nice. And then lastly, for curb appeal, we couldn't see the curb appeal, so we're gonna give that a 1 star, unfortunately. Uh, Hate to see it, but that's how it is. With that being said, that is going to do it for the review of House Dodo Restaurant in Vine. And let's go ahead and give our final decision on all the places that we saw today. All right, so here we are outside the Ringkøbing Skjern commune. This is the city hall building to give our final decision on the places that we saw today. I'm going to go ahead and put those stats up on the board. If you did enjoy today's video, please be sure to leave a like. I do upload pretty often, so please be tuned for that. If you enjoyed my content, I hope that you subscribe for more, and be sure to tune in next time when we find another random city in the world and see what it has to offer. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you then. All right.